Friends, seekers of tranquility, gather close. Today, we are about to unlock a secret hidden in plain sight, a marvel residing in your very kitchen: humble salt. Yes, that simple, white crystal can become a key to unlock harmony within your home when placed in 7 sacred spots. But that's not all. What happens when ordinary salt meets these extraordinary locations? How can such a commonplace trick unleash such profound transformations in your surroundings? Prepare to be astonished as we unveil how ancient wisdom can amplify serenity, draw in positivity, invite financial blessings, banish debts, and even smooth out those nagging daily irritations. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing: how these age-old practices can turn your house into a true sanctuary of calm and well-being. I urge you, do not miss even a single step of this journey, for each one is indispensable to reaping the fullest rewards. From the very first preparation to the precise placement in each location, every detail is vital to ensure you experience the complete power of these unassuming yet potent techniques. Let us begin, shall we? First, consider the threshold of your home, your front door. Placing salt at this entry point, a seemingly modest act, is in fact a profound practice with far-reaching benefits. By positioning a small measure of salt near your main portal, especially just inside the doorway, you are creating an energetic shield. This barrier acts as a guardian, preventing negative energies from crossing into your sanctuary while simultaneously beckoning positive forces to enter. This age-old custom, though appearing simple, possesses a remarkable capacity to influence the balance and peace within your living space. The purpose of using salt in this manner extends beyond merely repelling negativity. It is also to actively invite serenity, prosperity, and uplifting vibrations into your refuge. To truly grasp the potency of this ritual, let us journey into a tale from Buddhist lore. Long ago, there lived a humble monk in a small mountain village. The villagers often sought his wisdom and guidance, for his life embodied the very essence of mindfulness and inner peace. One day, a troubled farmer sought out the monk, burdened by persistent misfortune and a sense of negativity that seemed to cling to his home. The monk listened with compassion, and then, he presented the farmer with a small pouch of salt, instructing him to scatter it at his front door. Initially skeptical, yet driven by desperation, the farmer followed the monk's advice. As time passed, he began to witness a remarkable shift. The atmosphere within his home felt lighter, his family's health improved, and prosperity seemed to flow into their lives more readily. This simple act of placing salt at his doorway had initiated a transformation in the energy of his dwelling, aligning it with benevolent forces. As you contemplate embracing this practice, reflect on how you might cultivate positive energy within your own home. Have you ever noticed how some places feel more welcoming and peaceful than others? This is often attributed to the subtle energies that inhabit these spaces. By positioning salt at your front door, you are actively participating in creating a harmonious environment. It serves as a reminder that even the simplest gestures, when performed with intention, can lead to profound transformations. Consider the spaces in your home and how they affect you. Is there a particular area that seems to harbor negativity? How might a simple, conscious practice, like placing salt at the entrance, alter the energy of that space? This practice encourages us to become mindful of the energies we permit into our lives and to proactively cultivate positivity. In closing this first step, let us contemplate the broader lesson this practice imparts: the significance of creating and maintaining positive energy within our surroundings. Just as the farmer experienced a transformation in his home, we too can experience changes in our lives by being mindful of the energy we nurture and allow in. The salt at your door becomes a symbol of your dedication to safeguarding your peace and welcoming abundance. So, what actions will you take to ensure your home becomes a sanctuary of positive energy? How can you apply the principles of mindfulness and intention to other facets of your life? By reflecting on these questions and taking action, you embrace the teachings of Buddhism in a way that is both practical and deeply transformative. The path to a harmonious and prosperous life commences with small, intentional steps, and placing salt at your door is a beautiful beginning. 2. Let us now consider your workspace, your desk. Placing a small bowl of salt on your desk at work can attract prosperity and favorably influence your professional path. This practice is not merely about the salt itself, but what it represents. For ages, salt has been revered for its cleansing qualities and its capacity to ward off negative influences. By placing it on your desk, you are inviting positive energy into your work area, fostering an environment conducive to growth and success. 3. Have you ever sensed how a disorganized, negative space can impact your mood and effectiveness at work? This simple action can aid in shifting that energy. The esteemed Buddhist teacher, Thich Nhat Hanh, once advised, smile, breathe, and go slowly. These words remind us to be present in our actions, even in the minor rituals we perform. By consciously placing salt on your desk, you are setting an intention for success and abundance. This act can function as a daily reminder to remain focused and positive, even when challenges arise. Salt acts as a talisman, absorbing any negative vibes and clearing the path for new opportunities. You might wonder how something as ordinary as salt can make such a significant difference. It is crucial to understand that in many spiritual practices, the power of intention is paramount. When you place salt with a clear and focused mind, you are essentially programming your environment to support your aspirations. This practice is not merely superstition, but about harnessing the energy around you and directing it towards your goals. Think of salt as an element that anchors your intentions. Just as salt enhances the flavor of food, it can enhance the quality of the energy in your workspace. The ritual of placing salt on your desk can be a moment of mindfulness within your daily routine, reminding you to stay centered and focused. This small act can have a cascading effect, influencing not only your professional life but also your overall well-being. 4. Another powerful saying to contemplate is from the Buddha himself, "What we think, we become." This underscores the importance of maintaining a positive and focused mindset. By integrating this salt ritual into your daily life, you are actively choosing to create a positive mental space, which is the initial step towards manifesting your goals. Incorporating this practice can also inspire those around you. When they observe the shifts in your energy and productivity, they might become curious and motivated to adopt similar practices. This can lead to a more positive and supportive work atmosphere overall. Sharing your experience and the principles behind this ritual can cultivate a sense of community and shared progress. In summation, placing a small bowl of salt on your desk is a simple yet profound method to attract positive energy and prosperity to your career. By embracing this ritual, you are not only enhancing your workspace but also setting a powerful intention for success and abundance. Do you believe that incorporating simple rituals, such as placing a bowl of salt on your desk, can significantly impact your career and well-being? Let us know in the comments, and share your experiences. 5. Let us now turn our attention to the heart of the home, the kitchen. Salt, a commonplace household item, holds profound significance in Buddhist teachings. When positioned in specific areas of your home, particularly the kitchen, this practice not only embodies purity and protection, but also draws in positive energy. The kitchen, often regarded as the heart of the home, is where meals are prepared and families gather, making it a vital center for nurturing warmth and positivity. By placing a bowl of salt in this space, you create an area that radiates harmonious vibrations and fosters a welcoming atmosphere. The inherent properties of salt absorb negative energies and neutralize any impurities, ensuring that the energy flow in your home remains balanced and positive. In modern life, where stress and chaos frequently dominate our routines, creating a sanctuary within our homes is crucial for our well-being. The kitchen, a place of nourishment, becomes even more meaningful when imbued with the protective and purifying qualities of salt. Integrating this ancient wisdom into your daily life not only enhances the energy of your home but also cultivates a deeper connection with the principles of mindfulness and intentional living. Consider this ritual as part of a broader practice to cultivate a positive and peaceful environment, essential for your mental and emotional health. By placing a bowl of salt in your kitchen, you are not merely following a tradition but also actively participating in the creation of a space that supports your holistic well-being. Renowned Buddhist sayings and metaphors emphasize the importance of living in harmony with our surroundings. For instance, Buddha taught that peace comes from within, do not seek it outside. This teaching is particularly relevant when we consider the impact of our living spaces on our inner peace. By consciously adding salt to your kitchen, you are taking a step towards creating an environment that reflects the tranquility you seek within yourself. The energy of salt is widely recognized in various cultures and traditions across the globe. The act of sprinkling salt in specific areas of the home is considered a potent ritual that symbolizes the deliberate intention to create a more harmonious and balanced environment. This practice is rooted in the idea that salt possesses energetic cleansing properties, capable of neutralizing and dissipating negative energies that may have accumulated in certain spaces. When you make the conscious decision to apply this technique, you are not only cleansing the environment physically but also contributing to the emotional and spiritual well-being of those who reside there. To amplify the effects of this practice, you can combine it with other activities aimed at self-care and spiritual connection. For example, when you add salt, try breathing deeply, slowly, and consciously, or reciting positive affirmations aloud. This approach enhances concentration on the present moment and intensifies the flow of positive energy in the environment. Thus, by carrying out this practice with mindfulness, you are reinforcing a conscious lifestyle in which every action, however simple it may seem, contributes to building a more intentional and balanced life. 6. One of the most vital spaces in the house, and one that often goes unnoticed in terms of energetic cleansing, is indeed the kitchen. It is not only the place where we prepare our daily meals, but also an environment where we can cultivate gratitude and mindfulness. These principles, present in many spiritual teachings, such as Buddhism, remind us to be thankful for the food we prepare and consume. The practice of sprinkling salt in the kitchen is a symbolic way of cleansing and renewing the energy of the environment, creating a lighter, healthier space conducive to the well-being of all residents. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. 7. Now let's turn our attention to one of the most significant spaces in the house when it comes to energy purification, the bathroom. The bathroom is an essential place, not only for physical cleansing but also for energetic cleansing. Many people are unaware of how much negative energy accumulates in this space as a result of our hectic routines and all the emotions we carry with us daily. By placing a container of salt in a strategic corner of the bathroom, you help to neutralize these accumulated energies, purifying the space and creating a refreshing and invigorating atmosphere. But how can something as simple as sprinkling salt have such a profound impact? The act of sprinkling salt in places like the bathroom helps to expand your home's energy field, dissolving heavy energies and replacing them with positive vibrations. This practice can be viewed as a form of active meditation in which you transform the bathroom into a true refuge for the soul, as well as a place for cleansing the body. By adopting this ritual regularly, you transform the everyday act of taking a bath or shower into a moment of not only physical but also spiritual renewal. The silent presence of salt acts as a kind of energetic guardian, constantly working to maintain harmony, peace, and balance in the environment. Imagine waking up each day and entering a bathroom that feels like a true spa, not just because of the fresh scent of hygiene products, but because of the feeling of tranquility and serenity that the space offers. The simple gesture of placing salt at strategic points can transform the energy in the room, making every shower a revitalizing and deeply relaxing experience. What's more, this practice aligns perfectly with one of the most fundamental principles of Buddhism, living in harmony with our environment. In the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often forget how small gestures can make big differences. Bringing ancient wisdom into our homes teaches us that even in the simplest situations, such as caring for the house, we can find opportunities to connect with our inner selves and promote a more conscious and balanced life. By incorporating this habit of energetic cleansing with salt into your routine, you also open up space for deeper reflections on other areas of your life. What other spaces, internal or external, are in need of cleansing? Where else might negative energy be accumulating, and how can you purify it? These questions help open up an internal dialogue that promotes self-knowledge, reflection, and personal growth. The simple act of putting salt in the toilet is not just a superficial cleansing, but a powerful symbol of inner purification. It's a reminder that it's often the small details that bring about the most significant changes in our lives. Transforming the bathroom environment, making it a place of spiritual and energetic renewal, can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. The next time you enter the bathroom, pay attention to the subtle changes in energy. Feel the fresher air, the lighter atmosphere, and the sense of calm that surrounds you. Adopt this ritual as part of your daily routine of self-care and renewal, and remember the words of a wise Buddhist monk: expand your spiritual space, and you will find that the burdens of life become lighter. By bringing this ancient wisdom into your home, you create a veritable sanctuary of peace and positive energy, a place where not only you benefit, but everyone who crosses your threshold will feel the difference. Now let's explore a fascinating and effective Buddhist practice: putting salt under the doormat. Can you envision entering your home and immediately feeling a sense of peace and tranquility? This can be achieved simply by placing a small amount of salt under your front doormat. In Buddhism and many other traditions, salt is revered for its purifying properties. It is seen as a powerful absorber of negative energies, capable of blocking and neutralizing unwanted vibrations that may be attempting to enter your home. By sprinkling a little salt under the carpet, you are creating an invisible protective barrier against negative influences that may be lurking around the entrance to your home. Think of the wisdom of Buddha, who said, "Just as a candle cannot shine without fire, human beings cannot live without a spiritual life." Placing salt at the entrance to your home may seem like a simple gesture, but it's a meaningful act that strengthens the protection of your sacred space and contributes to the cultivation of a richer, more connected spiritual life. Every time you walk across the mat, you are leaving behind the negativity accumulated in the outside world, purifying the energy as you enter your personal, protected space. Let's delve into a concept that extends far beyond what might be considered a simple physical action: the practice of putting salt under the doormat. This action, although it may appear trivial, is actually an intentional gesture that invites us to reflect on the energies we bring into our home. By doing this, we are not only caring for the physical environment of our home but also establishing a conscious connection with the space around us, which we are shaping and creating. This helps us to create a more harmonious and welcoming environment, not only for ourselves but also for those we cherish. This simple act symbolizes the active role we take in purifying the energy of our home, promoting an environment filled with tranquility and protection. Now let's consider how this practice aligns with Buddhist lessons and teachings on the importance of intention and mindful presence. The Buddha taught us that our intentions shape the reality around us. So, by sprinkling salt under the doormat, you are setting a clear intention of purification and protection for your home. This small, conscious gesture is not just an automatic action, but a practical and powerful way of maintaining mindfulness in our daily lives. Have you ever paused to think about a situation in which you felt negative energy in your home? How did it impact your emotional state and the general atmosphere? By using salt as a tool for purifying energies, you are taking a proactive approach to ensuring a positive flow of energy in your space. This practice can become even more effective when combined with other mindful activities, such as meditation, chanting, or simply moments of silence and reflection on your day. As we continue to explore the multiple benefits of this practice, it is essential to remember that the power of salt is not limited to its physical properties. The true positive effect we seek lies in the intention we set when using it. When you decide to put salt under the doormat, do so with a clear mind and a heart full of good intentions. Visualize the negative energies being absorbed and dissolved by the salt, leaving your home overflowing with light and good vibrations. So, why not give it a try? The next time you sense that your home could benefit from an energetic makeover, sprinkle a little salt under the doormat and carefully observe the changes that will unfold. This act, which may seem simple at first glance, is actually very profound and could be the key to transforming your home into a true sanctuary of peace and security. But that's not all, the important thing is ahead. Before we move on to the next segment, I'd like to take this moment to express my sincere gratitude for you being here with us. It's a genuine joy and privilege to have you as part of our community. Please feel completely free to share your experiences or reflections. If you're new here, you can leave a comment saying "I'm new," and if you've been part of our community for a long time, you can comment "I'm enlightened." Your participation goes beyond your mere presence. It serves as a significant motivation for all of us to continue building this space together. Now let's turn to an intriguing topic. Have you ever heard of the tradition of putting salt in your shoes? This practice, deeply rooted in Buddhist traditions, dates back to ancient times and reveals a wisdom that many may not fully comprehend. The idea behind this action extends far beyond what one might initially imagine. Salt, widely recognized for its numerous uses in cooking, also carries significant spiritual and medicinal value. Since ancient times, elders have recommended the use of salt for various tasks, from cleansing environments to home remedies for health, and surprisingly, modern science has corroborated many of these uses. Salt is not only harmless to health, as some once believed, but it is also a powerful tool that can be used to cleanse and purify environments. However, few people know the deep spiritual significance of putting salt in their shoes. For practitioners of Buddhism, this action is believed to symbolize the purification of the spirit and protection against negative energies, thus promoting a state of physical and mental well-being. There is a Zen story that tells of a humble monk who, in his quest for serenity and tranquility, placed a small amount of salt in his shoes each morning. This simple gesture represented his commitment to purity and mindfulness. The lesson this story teaches us is the value of incorporating small, conscious practices into our daily lives in order to maintain spiritual and physical harmony. As we reflect on this, consider the wise words of Thich Nhat Hanh: "The mind may wander in 1,000 directions, but on this beautiful path, I walk in peace." Just as salt purifies the physical space, this practice seeks to cleanse the spiritual path, promoting inner peace and balance. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, we often disconnect from simple but profound rituals that can bring great benefits. By adopting this practice, you can create a moment of mindfulness in your daily routine, remembering the importance of taking care of your spiritual and physical health. It's about finding peace and tranquility in the small actions of everyday life. But that's not all. This practice, simple yet possessing a depth that makes it rooted in various ancient cultures and revered for centuries, goes far beyond being merely a superstition. It is a potent tool that allows you to purify your space of negative energies, while simultaneously promoting tranquility and inviting prosperity into your life. By strategically placing a container of salt in every corner of your home, you establish a protective barrier that absorbs negative emotions, thus ensuring a harmonious and balanced environment. Salt has long been widely recognized for its purifying properties, both on a physical and spiritual level. It acts as a solid block, which effectively absorbs and neutralizes the negative influences that attempt to invade your being and your living space. In the hectic reality of the contemporary world, maintaining a home that is peaceful and positive is more crucial than ever. Our homes should be true refuges where we can escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life and restore our weary spirits. By adopting the practice of placing salt in the corners of your home, you are taking an active and significant step towards creating an environment that is balanced and peaceful. This small but extremely meaningful ritual can help you feel more centered and connected to your space, similar to the relaxing effect that meditation or conscious breathing can provide. To expand this practice even further, it is essential to understand the deeper symbolism and multifaceted benefits that arise from using salt. Salt is a natural element that has been used over the centuries in various cultures for its purifying and healing properties. In the context of Buddhism, for example, it is believed that salt can ward off negative energies and protect against harmful influences. This belief is not just a remnant of past traditions but is supported by contemporary science, which recognizes the ionizing properties of salt, which can improve indoor air quality and promote a general sense of well-being. By placing salt in the corners of your home, you are essentially creating a spiritual shield that helps preserve the purity and positivity of your space. To enhance the effectiveness of this practice, consider incorporating additional mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. For example, you could combine placing the salt with a daily meditation practice. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your life and to express gratitude for the blessings you already have. This not only amplifies the positive energy in your home but also generates a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. In addition, it is of the utmost importance to replace the salt in the containers from time to time to ensure that its effectiveness continues. As salt absorbs negative energies, it becomes saturated and consequently loses its purifying properties. By renewing the salt periodically, you maintain the effectiveness of the protective barrier and ensure that your home continues to be a haven of peace and positivity, offering a harmonious environment for all who inhabit it. In short, the practice of placing salt in the corners of your home is a powerful and timeless approach that can significantly transform the energy of your living space. By understanding the deeper symbolism and benefits associated with this ritual, you can more fully appreciate the impact it has on your well-being. As you integrate this practice into your daily routine, you will likely notice a palpable change in the energy that permeates your home, resulting in an environment that promotes greater peace, prosperity, and overall happiness. Finally, always remember that as Buddha wisely taught, true peace comes from within us, so don't look for it outside. By creating an environment that is harmonious and positive within your home, you are taking an essential step towards achieving inner peace and personal fulfillment. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. Now that you've learned how to place salt in the 7 key places in your home and what incredible effects it can have, from the main entrance to those less visible corners, each space has its own impact and can contribute significantly to a more balanced and positive atmosphere. If you enjoyed this wisdom and wish to delve deeper into ancient Buddhist teachings and how they can positively enrich your life, don't forget to show your appreciation by liking this video, sharing it with those you care about, and subscribing to our channel by activating notifications so you don't miss any of our content brimming with valuable knowledge and practical guidance. May your home always be filled with serenity, abundance, and uplifting energy. We sincerely thank you for watching until the very end and eagerly anticipate seeing you again soon. Until our paths cross again.